of Purdue. And here we start at 125 pounds, first period on its way.
Youtsey in deep right now on a knee pull single to Schroeder's left leg, coming up through the middle, looking to peek out, isolate a side. You want to pull that down to his near hip, hook the leg. He has that part. Now he just has to work to get his head up and turn into Schroeder if he's going to want to finish here. The key here is not looking for the pin, just look for the 2 for the takedown. So stalemate called back to the center, neutral position, no change.
And the fans here at Cliff Keen think that the official was a little quick on that call.
This is something that we don't usually see from Youtsey, is pushing the pace here in the first period. Youtsey's a type of wrestler who likes to wait to the second and especially late in the third period to look for that takedown. So I'm guessing that the coaching staff wants him to get to his offense a little sooner in these matches.
And this is a little reminiscent from what we saw at the end of last year, come February, mid-February, early March, heading into the postseason. Connor Youtsey sensing the urgency here now as the postseason approaches.
And there's only one thing that matters in wrestling, and that's peaking at the right time. And Connor Youtsey, not only Connor Youtsey, but these Michigan Wolverines, the entire team did it last year, peaking late February, early March, and that's when you win championships.
And that's when it counts. It's a long season, a long, grueling season that a lot of people can get worn out doing. And as I say that, a long and grueling takedown attempt there as he gets the 2 points.
And immediately to work on top, looking to chop that left arm with the hard chop. Schroeder looking to come up to his feet, and Youtsey knowing exactly where he's at. Big lift on the out of bounds. So we head back to the center of the mat. Schroeder, hands in front, knees behind the line. Referee Michael Chase says, Youtsey, you get on. Covers on that conventional right side. And potentially dangerous. Called here on Connor Youtsey, so a break in the action.
Connor Youtsey of Michigan goes with the optional start here. Cuts him loose, gives him the 1-point escape. Goes right to a hard underhook on the right side.
And continuing to push the pace. And this is where I want to see Youtsey. We know what he's capable of in the top and in the bottom position. But we haven't seen too much offensively in the neutral position. So putting him neutral is only going to help him later on in the season get takedowns, build confidence, especially right now. And Connor Youtsey just pushing the pace. And the theme here seems to be get to that right side underhook.
Yeah, he's using that right underhook to set up that sweep single or that snatch single of his.
And a stall call on Schroeder.
But even despite the stall call, he's able to pull him in and get the 2-point takedown at the end of the period. He leads the match 4-1 heading into the second period. Connor Youtsey, the redshirt junior, only 8-9 this season, hasn't seen much tournament action so far. He is the redshirt junior majoring in political science here in Ann Arbor on the University of Michigan Central Campus.
Looking to get back to 500, but I can tell you this right now, Connor Youtsey does not care about his record. You look last season, and he had 15 losses. He knows what it takes to get to that next level, win close matches in March, and that's all he's worried about, is looking to get back on the podium in New York City at Madison Square Garden in mid-March.
Yeah, that record means nothing come March time. It could help a little with the seeding, but even so, Connor Youtsey doesn't really, concern himself too much with that sort of thing. He just wrestles hard when the time comes, and that's what he's doing here. Leads the match 4-1 with about a minute and 20 seconds left in the period. lets him up again. The score is now 4-2 after that 1-point escape from Schroeder. But then he's back to that right underhook.
And Schroeder has to get to some sort of offense here. Connor Youtsey's been pushing the pace, and Schroeder's already been hit for stalling, so keep that in mind. Great shot attempt by Schroeder, but just got too comfortable in on that shot. And Youtsey, look at Connor Youtsey with the inside trip. Flashy, not something you see from Connor Youtsey. He's one of those straight-nosed wrestlers, just looks for his high crotch or swing singles, so you don't see too much fancy stuff.
That was a nice, fancy inside trip. Caught Schroeder off guard. Didn't see that one coming. He now leads the match 6-2